Hi, this is Bill with Kaltori Management Solutions. Today we're talking sales tax in QuickBooks. This is the first of 4 videos we've prepared. This one covers sales tax item setup. A second video is a summary of how QuickBooks handles sales tax when a sale is recorded. We have a video on common errors and how to correct them with sales tax in QuickBooks. And finally, a fourth video shows you how to properly pay taxes so that you can avoid errors in QuickBooks. So let's get started setting up an item. First, we want to review a few things that we want to have on hand, information that we'll have to enter as we're prompted through the setup process in QuickBooks. The first thing we'll want to know is what we want to name the item. That should be something that clearly describes the tax that will appear on invoices and sales receipts. For example, Los Angeles County sales tax. We're going to want to know the rate that we're going to charge. In LA County right now, it's 9.25%. Next, we'll want to enter the name of the agency that collects sales tax in the state where you're located. Then we'll want to be prepared to answer the question as to whether we're accrual or cash basis taxpayers. That is, if you owe as of the date a sale is made, then generally you can be considered an accrual taxpayer. If you owe as of the date a sale is collected, then you're a cash basis taxpayer. And finally, you'll be asked the frequency that you're obligated to pay your sales tax. That's generally monthly, quarterly, or annually, and that information will be available through your state agency. So let's get started and add a sales tax item in QuickBooks. Now we'll add an initial sales tax item in our QuickBooks file. Go to the Edit menu, select Preferences, select Sales Tax, and you'll note that under this category there are no personal preferences. So select Company Preferences. Select Yes for do you charge sales tax, and now add the item by selecting Sales Tax Item. Select Sales Tax Item in the New Item window and type in the name of your new item. In our example here, that's Los Angeles County sales tax. Tab to the description, which by default QuickBooks calls sales tax. Tab to your tax rate and put that in as a percentage, in our case 9.75 for Los Angeles County these days. Tab to your tax agency, which in California is the State Board of Equalization. Click OK. Now QuickBooks wants you to select your most common sales tax item, which is generally the county in which your office is domiciled. We'll select Los Angeles County sales tax in our example. The sales tax codes by default in QuickBooks are TAX for tax and NON for non-taxable. If you want these to be identified on your sales documents, select Identify Taxable Amounts as T for taxable when printing. Select either the accrual basis or cash basis, depending on when you're due to pay sales taxes. And finally, your frequency, monthly, quarterly, or annually for your sales tax obligations. Click OK. And QuickBooks will ask you if you want to make this apply to all existing customers and all existing items. Generally, it's a good idea to deselect these, as you will probably have some non-taxable customers and you may have some non-taxable items. Click OK. You'll note that QuickBooks wants to close all the windows to make these changes effective. Click OK. Now to check your work, you can go to Lists, select Item List, and you'll see the item that you just set up, Los Angeles County sales tax. In our next video, we'll see how sales tax is handled in QuickBooks.